All right, guys, we got another video, and this one is called Sony Raises Prices Again. Let's check this out.
Gamers, Troopcast Guy here. Today we have some breaking news, which is that Sony is increasing the price of PlayStation Plus again. Now, this time it is a 10% price increase, and these always kind of blow my mind because every time anybody does it, whether it is Netflix or Xbox Game Pass, every time you jack up the price, you lose millions and millions of paying subscribers. You know, if you do a 10% price increase, it's not like your just profitability keeps going up. Instead, so many people leave, you always end up in the red. I never understand the business decision of let's turn the knob up. Let's make it cost more without giving you more. It's not like you're suddenly getting extra games or better PlayStation Plus. They're literally just charging you more because of market conditions. Let's take a look at the reactions. Let's take a look at the price tag because people are actually mad. People are straight up saying, scammy Sony once again. Let's get into it. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So,
starting on May 20th, PlayStation Plus prices for new customers will increase.
Now, this is 10% across the board. I looked it up. It's all the different tiers and stuff. Essentially, right now, like if you're trying to get basic, essential PlayStation Plus, which is just online play, cloud saves, the very basics, that went from $9 a month to $10 a month, essentially. So it went from $9.99 to $10.99, and same upward. Obviously, the most expensive tier, which is PlayStation Plus Premium, that's $18 a month. That's going up to like $21 a month. These are all just very substantial, big jumps in cost.
Okay, I'm reading this, and it also says the price change does not apply to current subscribers except in Turkey and India, unless the existing subscription changes or lapses. So I'm assuming that if you have a current subscription with them now, that it's going to stay $9.99. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys, but that's what I'm gathering from this. But still, these prices, these slowly creeping prices on everything, guys, this is just corporate greed now. You're starting to see it. And when one does it, the other ones do it in turn. And it's just getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. Yes, I'm grandfathered in on the PlayStation 5, but it's still ridiculous. And I just don't understand why they got to do it, because they keep pushing the envelope. What's going to happen is they're going to break something, and it may be hard to recover from that afterwards. And a lot of these companies are going to push their luck. They're going to continue to push it because they know the fandom, right? They know they're going to still buy it. Nintendo does it all the time, right? And they know that that money is going to keep coming in. So they're going to keep bending people over, hitting them over the head with a foreign object, doing strange things to them in the dark.
Oh, what the hell? They've been fondled with.
Warming up butter, warming up butter and using it on them, dipping their sticks into that warm butter and doing strange things into the night. Okay? You can't make this shit up.
Now, this is not going to apply to current subscribers. Some places do this, some places don't, which basically what this means is that if they jack up the cost, if you paid for a year of it, now you have, 10% less because of the 10% price increase. They're essentially saying that if you've recently bought a year of it, well, you still have that full year. It only takes effect when the next time you have to pay for it. Now, I typically buy my PlayStation Plus every year during the Black Friday deal, but undeniably, the offering has gotten worse and worse and worse. And one of the reactions, well, a lot of people are like, great, more increased prices. You're not getting more than one classic game a month for PlayStation Plus Premium. A lot of times it feels like the service is objectively getting worse. I think a lot of the PlayStation Plus games for almost the last full year have actually gotten worse in a lot of ways. But look at this. Great. First, you increase the price of the PS5. Now you increase the price of online. What the hell? This isn't the state of play announcement that keeps being rumored. This is the opposite of fun. Look at this. What does market connection have to do with online services?
I mean, I'm probably going to cancel my subscription, tonight. Only because I don't play it, guys. Like it's a ploy. They get you into the subscription, and then you kind of just go on about your day, and you don't even play online games. I don't play any online games. My backlog is a mile long, not just for Sony, but for Nintendo. And I bought a whole bunch of games last year, summer sale on Steam, and that's there. So, and then I have all my retro stuff, guys. Like literally, the only game that I've played in the last week, because I've been sick, I'm still getting over it. I had strep throat, is my Nintendo 3DS, and I was playing a DS game on that. I was playing Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans, if you ever heard of that game. But I'm just, I have so many games. I don't need to be wasting money, slowly spending money, especially in this economy. And I think a lot of people feel this way. Every time you turn around, there's groceries, there's fast food, there's things that are necessities that are becoming more and more expensive, and the quality is just going down the fucking drain. And that's also including the games. And I'm a diehard Sony fan, but I even see, Stevie Wonder could see that we have no real exclusives as of late. Okay, they've taken their foot off of the gas pedal, okay, in recent years, and they are riding and coasting off of their past accolades, which is from the PS4 mainly, and that's what's happening here. And so they need to get their shit together.
Message!
And now, if you're a PC guy and you want to play GTA 6, guess what? You got to get a console, or else you're going to sit on the sideline for probably up to a year. And nobody wants to do that when GTA hits.
Nothing has changed with the internet. PC games are still free. Weird how market conditions only seem to affect Sony. Look at this, man. Look at all these replies, right? Ongoing market conditions, so the servers are getting tariffed too. So I guess at least this is an accurate statement from Sony. Sony CEO calls PlayStation a plastic box without content. Ugh, so glad I left the console space when I did. Now, my annoyance about this is it's mostly just the fact that they definitely don't need to do this. I am very much an advocate of the lowest price possible, right?
Facts.
Obviously, I want everybody to have access to PlayStation Plus Premium. I personally like PlayStation Plus Premium, but it's getting to be so expensive. I don't know if it's really worth those retro games. And a lot of those retro games on the service, they don't sell individually. It is that kind of, well, unfortunate cost that if you want access to PS1, PS2, PS3, PSP games on there, you have to pay this ridiculous now $20 a month. But it's also more than that. Look at this. Their own, they acknowledge we've sold millions of consoles. We've sold 16 million consoles in the last fiscal year. They're up to 94 million PS5s. Oh, our operating income, basically their profit, is up 12%, which is absolutely insane because every year they keep getting bigger and bigger. And then their active users are even going up. So literally everybody is down for this. They're saying we're investing in the PlayStation 6. This is not a thing where, we have to raise prices to get closer to break it even. You guys are making tens of billions of dollars.
That's just fucking greed. Let's call it what it is. It's greed, man. It's greed, and even a Sony guy like myself can see it, right? If you come to this channel and you're watching this video, I'm a guy who's gonna keep it down the middle. I'm gonna tell you like it is, guys. I'm not going to get on my knees and try to do strange things to Sony's cock.
I'd rather be like stuck on an island with some weird millionaire hunting me, trying to kill me, and me trying to escape.
I'm not going to do it. If they're wrong, they're wrong. And I'm going to call it out. That goes for anybody. PC, that goes for whatever. Steam, that goes for Nintendo, Microsoft, whatever it is. I own mostly all these consoles. I have a Steam Deck. I have PlayStation 5. I have an Xbox. Okay, and Nintendo Switch. Like, I have these things. I play everything. Like, I don't exclude anything. I'm a gamer. I play multiple things. If I had to pick one, it would be Sony. But Sony has been fucking up as of late. Let's just keep it real. They have been. And these prices, these hikes proves that. All right. So all these companies are making money hand over fist, right? And they're still finding ways to pull out warm butter on the consumer.
Do you really need to eke out that extra, $10 million a year? I mean, this is such a tiny, tiny amount of what's got to be on the back end, just not really a substantial amount of growth. This feels like that weird, crappy, the investors demanded it of us kind of BS, right? Make good games, make good services. People not only are happy to pay for it, but even gateway drug others into it. They say, hey, this is so awesome, you should get on it. Hey, you get a PlayStation and get PlayStation Plus Premium. Let's all play together. Whereas when the cost goes up and up and up, people go, no thanks. Now, Sony's president is trying to be like, we're doing our best not to keep increasing prices. We did jack up the price a bunch. We're probably going to keep having to do it eventually, but our goal is to make sure we keep it at the current very high price, right?
We just had a price increase. So for the next price increase, we don't have that in plan. We will keep this current price so that we can manage the business based on this current price. Bro, a bunch of gibberish. a bunch of gibberish, guys, from a CEO of a corporation. Let's keep it real. As much as I love Sony and video games in general, guys, it has turned into a cesspool out here of money grubbing pieces of trash. And it is what it is. Now everybody is left to their own devices. We got to figure out how we're going to play and enjoy our stuff moving forward. And that's just what it is. A lot of gamers are cutting back. And that's what I would advise most of us to do. Just cut back, only focus on the games you want. And then the games that can wait, wait for a sale, wait for Black Friday, right? Just be smarter and keep these guys on their fucking toes, because that's what you got to do. And when they see more people doing that, they'll have to adjust. Right? And it's the only way. And just be smarter with your spending. That's all I can say. Like I told my boy the other day, I was having a conversation for 2026 and we were talking about what games were on our list. And I was like, man, you know what? Games that I want to buy day one. I said, really, Crimson Desert was that, which I have. And I said, there's only two other games, which is one, Wolverine, and then the other one is going to be GTA. Outside of those two games, and I'm not buying anything else. I think I'm going to get the Dragon Ball DLC for Sparking Zero, but that's not a full price game. Anything else, guys, I think I'm just waiting for sales or waiting till I can get a chance to get it. There may be one other game, and I think that is Sword Art Online. They have a game coming out in July. They may be like an impulse buy, but outside of those three games for the rest of the year, guys, I'm buying nothing else. Unless it's a budget price, a budget game, and that's it. And like I said before, most of us who play games on a regular basis, we have backlogs. We have games that we haven't beaten. We have games that we haven't even played. A lot of us do. And so I would say in the meantime, focus on those. And then, when something comes out that you really want, you'll have the money for that. But outside of that, man, wait for sales.
Right now, a PlayStation 5 Pro, I think, is now $800 with taxes before you get a disk drive. This is ridiculous. We just had to increase the price, so the next price increase won't have to be in the plan. We keep it at the current price so we can manage the business based at this current market condition.
Yeah, I'm going to end it right there. I mean, I don't know what else to say. There's not too much more to say except for they are raising prices. That's what this video is about. And as you can see, it's taking place. It's going to take place, and they're going to just start doing this. They'll nickel and dime you until your pants are below your ankles and you have warm butter all over your body. Okay, that's just what it is. So you just got to stay vigilant, stay wary. Like I said, I'm going to go turn my PS5 on now and after this video, and I'm going to cut off the subscription because I'm not using it. I'm not playing online right now. Guys, you just got to be cognizant of what you're doing. If you're not playing a lot of games right now, then take your foot off the gas on these subscriptions. They're not needed. Everybody's trying to get you on this service, and it's not really needed, guys. So I'm gonna get out of here. If you like the content, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank everybody for watching. And this channel has basically I don't want to say rebranding, but I haven't been posting on this channel, so now I'm going to be posting on this channel for the rest of the year, pretty frequently, guys. So at least a few videos a week. I got the podcast is coming every Wednesday on this channel as well. If you want to check out the podcast, you can check out Random Gameplay Pimpin' on the podcast as well. So keep your eye on this channel. If you have not subscribed, do your boy a favor and do that. And I will see you guys in the next video.